Sorry about yesterday. I had a lot going on. But I knew you guys would understand. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully pretty good. If not, everything's gonna be okay. So I wanted to do a video for people that, well, everything feels like it's going wrong, right? You feel like stuff, no matter how hard I try, I'm not winning here. I'm always failing, or I'm always stuck in the same position, or I'm always going around and around, it feels like, with lessons and karma. And a lot of you guys are frustrated with life, frustrated with your job, frustrated with kids, spouses, family, the world. Just tired, I don't know, just frustrated. If that's you and you just feel like, what good are you anymore? What can you do? Is it even possible? If you're feeling hopeless, if you're feeling just worn out, then I hope tonight's reading, or whenever you see this reading, will help you. And just see, what can you do next? What can you do now without having an idea of what to do, where to go, how to be, how to feel, everything. So let's just go ahead and see what's going on. Remember, there's a lot of reflection going on because of Mercury retrograde. So a lot of you guys might be feeling stressed. Okay, Elizabeth, Steph, I didn't get the job I was so confident I'd get, which in turn blocked me getting the apartment the kids and me needed. I am so sorry, Elizabeth. Dang it. You know, Mercury retrograde is full of delays, sometimes denials of things. Remember, if you're not able to go through something, maybe it's just not right now. It's not the right time. Something else better might be popping up. So don't lose hope. But if you're watching this too, Elizabeth, and tonight you're feeling hopeless, you're feeling defeated, like so many others on this Friday night, or this Saturday for some of the people across the world, it's going to be okay. I care. I care a lot. It's kind of my thing. That's why I picked that little thumbnail today. Yogini, yes, it's the strangest time. None. I'm not feeling frustrated. No kids, no spouse, no family. That's been gone for years. Okay. Markers, hi. So this is just one of those nights, and this reading may not be for everybody that's going to tune in to the video, but I felt called to reach people that were not feeling great. I felt called tonight to tune into those that are kind of having a suffering. So if you are tuning in tonight and you're not feeling great, you're in the right place. But if you're feeling on top of the world and life couldn't be better, then maybe this reading might bum you out. So I'm just going to give you a heads up. Maybe you might want to go watch a more uplifting, upbeat video. This video tonight is kind of peaceful and healing, I guess are the right words I want to say. Peaceful and healing. So it's all about that. I kept checking your channel. I definitely needed this. Thank you. Oh, Dina, thank you so much. Kay, you needed it. I just want you guys to know it's going to be okay. You may not have won today, but you're going to win, and it's okay. Well, this is in reverse, which is weird. None of them are in reverse. Well, I guess some are. It's weird. Okay. Well, I'll just read it how I need to read it. The solar plexus chakra was in reverse for whatever spiritual reason that it was in reverse. Nothing happens by accident in the universe. This is the frequency of confidence, and it represents your sense of self, your personal power, your willpower, as well as your knowing of who you are and what your contribution is to this world. So I guess it makes sense tonight that if it's in reverse, maybe you're not quite sure what your contribution is to this world. Maybe you're not sure of yourself. Maybe there's just a lot of thoughts creeping in the back of your head lately. Keep in mind, Mercury retrograde does make you think about the past. It makes you look at your decisions. It makes you look at people that may have been gone. Maybe they passed away for a long time. Maybe they've just recently passed away. Maybe you're looking back at your decisions of the things you could have said, the things you should have said, the things you would have said had you known what was going to happen. That's the funny thing about life. We never know what's going to happen. And even when our intuition is throwing tons of red flags in our face to tell us, hey, this is going to happen, sometimes we just don't do it. We don't acknowledge it. We don't really see it. And I don't blame you. And you shouldn't blame yourself either. Sometimes we just don't see it. We're not meant to see it. Sometimes we really, really are just not meant to see it at that time. Not at that moment. So whatever you're going through, it's all part of your life lessons. It's all part of your growth. It's all part of the great circle of life. And you are emerging into a beautiful, wonderful person, because the next card here is Emergence. The frequency of emergence invites you to be approached kind of to your new reality like a child, having an attitude of innocence, wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from this place, this planet, this beautiful creation. We can't always look at it through the eyes of an adult, as the all-knowing, wise sage. We can't always be that. Sometimes we have to cry like little children. Sometimes we have to get angry like little kids. Sometimes we have to learn something over and over again till it feels like it's all of a sudden a new lesson. And, oh, I really hadn't seen it like that before. So you are emerging, you are growing, you are not the same person you always were. There are parts of yourself that you don't even know. Parts of yourself that are emerging out of this heart of yours that's been through a million things. You're not the consistent same soul always and forever. In fact, you're consistently changing. But you want to remain the same as much as you can. And many of us try so hard to remain the same. Let's see. What else do we have? What do you need to know right now during this time? What does Spirit want to reveal to you in this night, this evening, or this day, whenever you're watching it? What does Spirit want to say? Aw. The Cardinal. Messages from Spirit. Well, Spirit's going to be here tonight. And maybe a cardinal is a special sign for you. It's very comforting. It shows up as a bright color in the midst of winter, and it just pops right against the white snow. Such a little, believe it or not, little ray of sunshine, little ray of hope, something that catches your eyes. Even in summer, the cardinal will still catch your eyes. He's bright. Spirit likes to get your attention sometimes. Again, the color red, like the red flags, you know? If you're missing someone today, there are signs all around you that maybe you haven't noticed, that their spirit energy is still with you. And they do get to see you. They get to enjoy moments with you. And it's been said by some psychic mediums, if you choose to believe it, which I do, that when your soul passes from your body, it's given the gift, a psychic gift, to see everything that was and everything that will be with those whom you're connected to. It's sad that the people left behind don't get to feel that or know that or experience that gift of them being there. But if it brings you any comfort at all, it is a belief that they've seen everything you think they've missed. That they've seen it all. They've seen all your smiles. They've seen all the great moments that felt like an achievement to you. They've seen your hard times, your good times. They've gotten to feel your heart. It's a little treasure they get to take with them, wherever their soul is on the way to. Like moments in time, they leave little messages in the present and in the future for you, knowing that they've seen that they've been around. They've left little breadcrumbs saying, I've been here and I've seen that, and I'm proud of you. Or I know you miss me right now, and just know that I love you. So if you're seeing messages, just know that they are still connected to you. And if a cardinal means anything specifically to you, just know that that person is always near. But I think the one important energy that you should always try to connect to is Source, the Creator, Spirit, God, whatever you want to label. But that energy source is always with you. And you can always reach out to it to get knowledge, wisdom, comfort, security, support, guidance, and even wish fulfillment at times. Just believe and ask. So, there's a message there for you. The next one here is eggs. Fresh start. Sometimes fresh starts don't always look the way we would really like them to look. A fresh start can actually be pretty ugly sometimes. A fresh start can come after a death. A fresh start can come after a huge loss. A fresh start can come after a breakup. It can come after great sadness, great anger, great depression. But it comes. Just like that morning sun, whether you like it or not, whether you try to stop it or not, it's gonna come. That fresh start will come. Be blessed if a fresh start happens after a beautiful moment, a joyful gift. Those are the good ones. But either way, whatever fresh start you're getting, whether it comes out of a bad situation or a good situation, be grateful that you are able to have a fresh start. That is a promise as old as the sun rising itself. And it will always be there. No matter how bad your day is, tomorrow's a fresh start. All you need to do is rest. Lay your head down and be at peace with whatever you've been through today. However hard, however stressful, just be at rest. You can close your eyes now, take a breather, sleep, relax, watch something, have a cup of tea, and just be. Rest your body and your mind and your soul from today. And let's see what tomorrow brings. God knows if you rest well enough, you're going to have the energy to deal with the fresh start tomorrow. Bottom of the deck is the bear. Ironically, a rest and retreat. Just what I said. Thank you, Spirit. Time to go hibernate, my friends. Time to go hibernate. Go be cozy somewhere. Let's search your heart and see what Spirit has seen inside of that soul of yours. Spirit, what do you see inside of this soul? What do you see hidden there? What beautiful diamond exists under all this pressure? What is the beautiful gift that you see? I'm feeling no matter what you've done wrong today, you've made some mistakes. Spirit says, yes, I've seen them. I saw that. I saw how you treated that person, or I saw what you did to your friend, family, or pet. I saw what you said under your breath. I know what you felt. I know the decisions you've made today, and I've seen whether they were a positive or a negative one. I've seen that, but no judgment. I love you. I love you on your good days. I love you on your bad days. I love you when you're angry, and I love you when you're sad. I love you when you're happy and you smile. I love you when you make a terrible decision, and I love you when you make an excellent decision. The point is, I love you. So I've seen all these things, and just know that at the bottom of it all, I know your heart. And I know there's beautiful love there. And I know you're valuable. And I see the beauty in you, the beauty that you may not even see in yourself. So bottom of the deck is Sauvage, she who is wild, untamed, wild, and mysterious. Which is kind of have the courage to be yourself. Have the courage. Have the courage to wear what you want to wear. To be who you want to be, to do what you want to do. Have the courage. You're almost like a piece of artwork in this world. And the card that comes out for your heart, what is inside? What is it that Spirit sees inside of you? We have Kamala. Get this. She who emerges. Can't make this up. She who emerges, enlightenment, mindfulness, and rise up. Look at that. You both have emergence. It's pretty cool. All right. right, now guess what? It looks like, wait a minute. It looked like a red cardinal, but it wasn't. I was like, is that a red cardinal? It could be, if you use your imagination. It could be a red cardinal, but either way, it's red. Red may be a prime color for you right now. But this little pop of red against white is really just popping out in your reading. If you guys are, I don't know, there's some kind of a message with something red. I'm just hearing everything's going to be okay. It's also very important to have compassion for one another. Be discerning, have compassion for those that are going through something. Have compassion. Put your ego down to rest. Sometimes we just don't have compassion. We get impatient, we get demanding. That's our ego. Try to have compassion. Emergence can be described as the process of coming into being, the arising of something that wasn't there before. When referring to personal development, growth of the emergence of grander expression of ourselves is often a result of extensive inner work and deep release. In order for real, honest-to-goodness personal growth to happen, we have to be willing to let go of an existing belief system, an existing framework, labels that defined us and limit us. We have to recognize potential that can take us from an exciting inner thought, feeling, or journey to the discovery of something real. From this place of openness and discernment, we can truly unfold and emerge as this new human being. The deep and rich blue at the core of this activation represents the drive for clear expressions of our truth. The purple signifies insights that come directly from our connection to Source, Spirit, God, Creator, that are actually available to be expressed. And the yellows and oranges indicate the creativity and power in which you are able to do that. Isn't that beautiful colors? God, that's like my favorite combination. Red, orange, and purple. I get so confused. Everyone's like, what's your favorite color? And I used to say purple, and then I would say, no, red, and orange, blue, and I'm just like, God, they're all so good. And if I just have one of those colors by itself, I'm like, it's okay. But man, when those colors pop right next to each other, the combination just brings out so much creativity, passion, I don't know. It's beautiful. It's like a passion flower. Anyways, you guys are emerging into this beautiful human. And there's something very new about you. There is something very new about you, to be honest, because the eggs and the rest and the retreat and the emergence in both of these cards, they have the word emergence and the arising up. And I have to say, there is something very new about you. What is it? What is this thing inside of you? Do you feel it? You feel it, I know you do. There's something new. You are shedding your skin. You're becoming a new version of your new self. Hello, new you. Hello. This is something very new. It's a very bright new start headed your way. Everything's going to be okay. It's really going to be okay. So here's what Spirit sees in your heart. Kamala, she who emerges, is the physical embodiment of the lotus. With her feet sunk firmly into the mud, she rises up clean and pure. Ironically, from her hands, the lotus blossom tumbles back into the muck, from which where it will regenerate once again. Kamala's gaze into the flower held aloft in her hands is curious, but also grateful. Because in this lesson of mindfulness, she's learned to give her complete focus to one thing at a time. Something has got her attention. Her enlightenment comes when Kamala realizes that, like the lotus in her hand, she too will eventually, someday, return to the womb of the earth. Living a thoughtful life takes full engagement of self. The message of this card is to become present. The future and the past, neither here nor there. Just imagine yourself to be a sacred lotus, slowly rising from the mud, the darkness, the yuck, the goo, and the thickness. Know that the value of your growth as you emerge into this person you are meant to be right now is endless. Worrying about what is to come tomorrow is just going to wither you. Regret over what was and has been diminishes you. Open to being born into your moment right now. Follow a deep breath into your body. Feel how the air permeates your being. Enlightenment comes as you become known to this present moment. Ask yourself, how do I feel right now? What is the value of me being present right now? How can I create more moments like this? One thing I feel like some people need to hear, including myself, is take care of your eyes. The vision that you have is important and it can become clouded. There's physical versions of this and metaphysical, but the physical version, the real reality of taking care of your eyes is literally take care of your eyes. Don't be on the screen so much, it does damage your eyes. Clean your contacts, take them out when you need to, change them when you need to. Wear glasses when you need to and give them a break when you need to. Seeing clearly is a gift. Your eyes are a blessing. There is something called Greek seeds or fungiac seeds. I don't know which one. I'll let you guys figure that out. Greek or fungic seeds, I don't know. But I hear they are excellent for vision. And if you blend them, chop them into like smoothies especially, or teas, it would really help your eyes. Yeah, however you say that word, eat me. Yeah, I'm not even going to say it. It's right there, guys. Just read it. Okay? I'm done with that word. So, yeah, there's a little reminder for you today. Take care of your eyes. Maybe make that eye appointment that you've been meaning to make that you haven't. Having clear vision is a blessing, and if you get the right prescription, if you need one, boy, does it add vibrancy to what you see in life. It's very vibrant. It's almost like you weren't seeing anything before and now you can see. Something else that helps vision is your mind. When your mind is on 1,000 things, you're not looking at the moment in front of you, truly. You're present, but you're not. Your mind isn't allowing you to take full power to embrace what's in front of you. Kind of like when you're busy thinking about things and someone's talking to you, you're hearing them, you can repeat what they're saying, but you're not really engaged. Same thing with just your eyes. If you have a lot of things on your mind, you're not looking at things the way you normally would. So try to clear your mind a few times a day. Try to clear out all those trashy thoughts. This is where meditation really does come in handy. If you guys need to get into a better habit of just being present and being mindful, I know it's a daunting task, but put your phone away, lock it up in a safe, stuff it in a drawer. Tell yourself between this hour and this hour, I am not going to be using my phone. Put on some music and get away from the phone. Get away from the screen, the TV screen and your phone screen. Just get away from the screen. And don't be in your car going places because that's very busy too. Be in your house, be in your home. Do something creative, read a book, knit, paint. Just do something with your eyes, exercise that. I don't know, Spirit says these are some little exercises that some people could be using to feel better about how they're seeing the world. Anyways, let's see what else is happening. If you feel like you're just not winning in love, besides everything else, what is said about that? What about love? Well, both of these catch my eye. They're both extremely similar. One, the woman is holding the man, and the other, the man is holding the woman. Very yin-yang. Both of them are almost identical, just different versions of the one who's holding. This is an embrace. This is protection. This is comfort. And this is security. This is healing. I just want you to know that whatever's happening in your life right now, your lover, your love life, there's someone that's coming in to bring comfort. Even if it's just a friendly word, a friendly presence, loving presence. But their touch may be very healing right now. Some of you guys with your lover, you just need to touch that person, or they need to touch you. No words needed. Just sit down and hold hands. That creates a sense of comfort and security. I also just want you to know that your loved one does love you. I'm getting that very much from these cards, that there is a very, very deep, great love from this person for you. They truly love you. They truly do. Funny, I said friendly and there's friendship. We have embrace and friendship. Nurture the bonds of your friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Friends first, lovers second. Friendship is a form of love. can you be their friend? Can you love them? For most of you, I think the answer is yes, I can be their friend. I can love them. For some people watching me, if you can't be friends with someone, I hate to say it, but I don't think you love them. It might be something else. Passion, obsession. But it's not love. Love will always allow a couple to be what they need to be. And right now, what this couple needs to be is friends. Then you have embrace. Embrace each other. Because through each other, you find the missing pieces. You are what they were missing in their life. Spirit says they know it. They know what's been missing is you. They've tried to fill it with other things, but ultimately you're what they've been missing. And they are what you've been missing. And I do have an additional little message with that. Maybe it will ring true for some of you. I was talking to someone today. You know, potential relationship. It had potential. But the timing always seems off. And the energy always seems close, but no cigar. It's almost there, but it's not. There's something missing. And, just, examples like, I don't know, let's think of an example here. You reunite with somebody. You're single, they're single. You're doing well, they're doing well. Hey. You start talking, it's good to hear each other's voice. You start getting excited, you're like, oh, there's potential here. And then you find out the energy's off. Maybe that person is going to be moving to another state for a new job. Or maybe this person is going to school for something that would totally offset your schedules. And it's like, dang it, we were so close. Maybe your family was just getting adjusted. You were just getting things settled and figured out, and you were going to invite this person into your life. And you find out they've recently just adopted a puppy. And you're just like, oh gosh, that just ruined everything. And you guys are probably thinking, how does a puppy ruin anything? Well, believe it or not, animals can really disrupt love lives. Women that already have pets can disrupt a love life. Men that already have pets could disrupt a love life. There's lots of problems that can happen with pets. Sometimes it's an ex that gets you a pet, and there's a constant reminder of that. Or the ex always wants to be involved, seeing how the pet's doing, and that can create problems. It's like their little fur baby. Or, hang on a second, I'm working. What?
Okay, I made the tiniest Spider-Man of my life. Look, I made a very tiny Spider-Man.
Wow, that is so tiny.
But all the details white.
That is awesome. Good job.
Me and Dylan was playing a Spider-Man game.
Oh, that's great. I love it.
Oh, so cool. Can someone come?
Good job.
Can someone come?
Yeah.
Okay, come on, someone. It was a good
Oh, somebody said you were just going to say that? Yeah, animals can really disrupt. Example, when you're trying to blend families, or say somebody gets a puppy, but they want to raise their puppy their way, not your way. And they say, this is me and my dog versus you and your family. And it immediately creates separation, division. This is our team, this is your team, and there's a lack of unity. So when you're not getting a puppy together, it creates that kind of division. Same with children, right? It's not being made together, so it creates some kind of a team division, and you guys know how that can be. Also, what if somebody already has a pet or small children, and somebody has a puppy and they're going to raise this puppy in a specific way that would go against your family's ways? Or that dog may fight with your dog or your cat, for example, or whatever. And it's like that dog may disrupt so much, or maybe it's the breed. Maybe it's the kind of breed of that dog which you know has a tendency to bite or yip or cause problems. And you're just like, I don't see how this dog or cat or child or whatever will mesh well in my family. I don't see how this could be. And those are some of the things to acknowledge. It's like, if something's almost right, but it's just not right, Spirit says, take note of that. Notice that all the pieces don't fit together. Notice that your lives do not suddenly mix well, that there's an issue. And if somebody's willing to get rid of a pet to blend well with the family, then of course that's workable. But if they're not, if they're unwilling, then they're going to sacrifice that love and they're going to sacrifice that life for the pet. I understand we can't get rid of children, but sacrificing. Even single parents that have children that try to make it work with someone that likes their kids but doesn't necessarily love their kids. You know those relationships where somebody can't wait for your kids to be 18 years old so they can move out and get a job and get a life. Or they can't wait to tell your kid to act right and do a certain thing a certain way because they want them out of the way of the relationship. Because they want the parent, but not necessarily the children. Again, those are pieces not fitting into the puzzle. And believe it or not, there are relationships out there like that. People get into connections where they feel they have to sacrifice, that they have to settle. Sometimes somebody will accept that person and their dog, knowing that that dog will probably bite their child or disrupt their house or cause fights between them, but they have to shut their mouth and deal with it just for the sake of the relationship. And then that person gets over on them, and it's really not a good compatibility. Or maybe there's that single parent that will accept that partner that doesn't love their kids the way they should. You can't expect them to love children that are not their own. There are people that will, but there are people that won't. You can't expect them. And there are some parents that will unknowingly, well, maybe knowingly, go into that relationship with hopes maybe they'll grow to love their kids, but knowing they probably won't. And they'll sacrifice the happiness of their children for the sake of a romantic relationship. Now, these are the sad stories. Those are the sad stories, but they are real. People go through them. They exist. They happen more often than we like to admit. And this is a little message from Spirit. Don't force something to work because you feel you're out of options. If you feel you're running out of time, you're getting older, it's hard to meet people, it's difficult. Spirit says it's not that difficult. I have someone for you. I have someone out there perfect for you. And through each other, you will find the missing pieces. Don't settle. Don't make a mistake. Don't embrace something that is not for you. Don't force something to work that you already feel from the very beginning has red flags written all over it. It may almost be perfect. It may almost be right, but it's just not. And this is what happens when people get into even karmic relationships. They get into an almost perfect situation. It's an okay situation. Hey, it looks like a very good situation, but they ignore the problems that come with it. So a little message there. If it doesn't feel right from the beginning, it's not right. I like that saying, Catalina love, don't allow the illusions to become delusions. I like that. You should market that. Don't allow illusions to become delusions. People do get delusional, and that's why a lot of people stay in karmic connections. It looks good on paper. Maybe they want to end up with someone because they're pretty, they're fun, they're cute, they look good together. Hey, the family loves her. She's got a cute kid. He doesn't have a dad in the picture. You've got a daughter, son, whatever. They can get along together. Maybe their names sound alike. Wow, we're perfect for each other. This is a great relationship. And hey, all of our friends and families say, you guys look great together. You guys would make a really cute couple. You guys are perfect for each other. And you're like, yeah, we are. But in reality, who's getting hurt? Maybe a child you left behind. Unfinished business. Maybe someone that was a soulmate or a twin flame that you left behind because that situation was everything but perfect at the time. Sometimes we leave people behind that we shouldn't for situations that in an illusion seem perfect. But the red flags are if someone's going to get hurt, it's not a perfect situation. If you have to leave a child behind, it's not a perfect situation. It's not ideal. It's not meant to be. If you have to leave a pet behind, it's probably not meant to be. If you have to sacrifice your children's happiness, it's not meant to be. If you have to sacrifice your own happiness, it's not meant to be. So Spirit says again, please watch the red flags. The right person is coming, and they will fill all your missing pieces. And through each other, you'll find the perfect embrace. And it's going to feel right, and it's not going to feel sacrificial at all. It's going to feel very comfortable. You're going to ease on into that relationship like coming into warm water. Your body fits perfectly in that temperature, and it doesn't sting at all. It's not a shock. It's a very nice transition. That's when you know it's right. A smooth transition feels right. So, yeah, and Spirit's like, whoever I bring to you, you're going to notice friendships. You're going to notice that the person I put in your life, there's going to be an essence of friendships around it. There's going to be this friendly best friend vibe. You guys are going to have a deep connection. It's not just going to be sexual. It's not just going to be this intimacy and romance. It's not. It's not going to be just passion. There's going to be an essence of friendship. And Spirit's like, if you get that feeling where everything feels like it just connects and there's friendship there, know that I brought that person to you. That's the right one. Thank you, Markers, for mentioning services and donations are on Cash App. If you guys want to donate anything to me, you can go to Cash App. It's money symbol, let that shit go, 1111. If you want to donate super chats, you're welcome to do that too. It's always open. And if you want to donate anything, if you're international and you can't through those means, you can always go to my website. TQ, guys, I had a bad day. My house was marked inhabitable, oh no, by the city. And me and my family was forced to leave. Oh my gosh. TQ, how could that be? How could the city force you to leave? Inhabitable? That sounds very off. I mean, that just sounds, I don't know. I've never heard of anything like that. I'm so sorry. Remember, with every terrible ending comes a new beginning, TQ. This is why that message came out today. Sometimes a new beginning comes through pain, and there's a reason you're being put in another environment. Trust the reasons your life is falling apart. TQ, the wiring in the house. Wow. I'm so sorry, TQ. Thank you, Joy, for the Cash App donation. I appreciate you so much, Joy. Thank you. Bless you. May you be blessed so much more. Card that comes out is Delight and Desire. There's going to be some good times up ahead between you and your love. You're going to get some good laughs. You're going to get some joy. You're going to get some good moments. This is like 9 of Cups. Something good is on the horizon between you and this person. They bring you a lot of happiness, and you bring them a lot of happiness too. There is some interference, though. Maybe there's a third party. I don't know. Maybe there's just toxic family members or friends, but you might be experiencing some turbulence, some interference in your guys being happy right now. But look, kiss that goodbye. Kiss those interfering, turbulent energies goodbye. Kiss it farewell. Farewell, interference. You're not always going to be in the way. Spirit says whatever's been sticking their nose right in your face, out in the way, it's on the way out the door. They're not going to be able to interfere in your joy and in your happiness much longer. It's going to be okay, TQ. You were saved from something terrible. And I want you to look at it like that. You were saved from something terrible. And even though it may feel like absolute trash right now, what you're going through, absolute terrible, it will make itself back to a happy place. We have Enamored. The love potion is here. Someone is falling in love with you. In this very moment, in this very hour, I want you to listen to my words. Somebody is falling in love with you. Do you know that? Maybe you've never met them, but they're falling in love with your energy right now. Your joy, your positivity, your love, your healing, your peace, your kindness, your acceptance, your endurance, your resilience, your forgiveness, your desire to help others. your pain, your sorrow, the smile that you give even after those hard moments, those hard days. There is someone that is falling head over heels crazy in love with you. You are intoxicating. You're beautiful. 55 minutes, 22 seconds, by the way, when I saw that. Maybe you didn't realize somebody was falling in love with you, but they are. And they're working their way towards you according to spirit. So we have on the horizon. Love is on the horizon. It's coming. A beautiful, loving partnership is coming. You deserve it. You deserve that. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be kissed. You deserve that comfort, that embrace. It's coming. It's on the horizon. Possessiveness, mine. It's in the bag. All I'm hearing is, honey, it's in the bag. It is yours. This lover that's coming into your life is yours. You don't have to fight for them. You don't have to fight to keep their attention. You don't have to deal with these third-party bullshit energies. You don't have to do anything to just grab this. It's coming. It's yours. It's got your name written all over him. Well, it's not an it. It's a person. But the love, this love has your name written all over it. It is all yours. And Spirit's like, they are genuinely yours and you're not going to have to fight for them. There's many things in the world you have to fight for, but not this one. This lover's coming and you don't have to fight for them. This person that's coming is going to be peace. They're not going to bring problems. Close your eyes and imagine what that looks like. Close your eyes and feel what that feels like. Seriously. What does it feel like to be with someone that does not bring baggage? Someone that just brings peace. You deserve that. I don't know who you've been with, but you deserve that. You don't deserve to be with someone that brings their baggage and drops it off on your doorstep. You deserve someone to come in and look at you and just say, I'm yours and I love you. And we're a team. We've got goals. We've got love. We've got peace. We've got today. We've got this moment. I want you to take the shield off. Take off the shield. Take off the armor, the body armor, yes. Take off all the body armor, the grudges, the helmet to protect yourself. Take it off. Put down the sword. You don't have to fight. You don't need to be defensive. Be vulnerable. Take it all off. Just be. And just be loved. That feels good. That feels good, and that is what's coming. That is the person that's coming. Call them in. Be at peace, rest, retreat. Emerge into this healed version of yourself. You watching me are healed. You are so healed. You are so fresh. You are so good and you are so new. Hello. 60 minutes. So literally at an hour, 1000, you guys finally made it. You finally made it to this healed place. That's who I'm talking to. I am talking to that healed person tonight. And you wouldn't think you were healed because you've been emotional, because it's been a hard day. Hell, it might have even been a hard year, maybe several years, but it's been hard. And you've gone through ups and downs and you still feel like you don't have your shit together. But no, you're a mistake. The person on the inside, that's you. And everything you've been through, you are healed. You are emerging. There are things that you've overcome that maybe you didn't even really recognize that you've overcome. You've overcome it. You've overcome a very big, important lesson. And rest, peace is coming. All these bits and pieces and people and energies of interference, farewell. Those are leaving you alone for a while, maybe a long while. Be grateful. We also have on the mend. Love, peace, care. We have wound, health. You guys are on the mend. Your hearts are on the mend. Your love life is on the mend. Your financial life is on the mend. Your family life is on the mend. Your spiritual life is on the mend. Everything's on the mend. Wow, it really is. You have spring down here at the very bottom, which stands for renewal, regeneration, rebirth, hope, vibrant energy, fire. Fire has entered back into your life. Let's get a message from this situation on the mend. Mark, you said you were in dire straits. Can I say something? I hope you're doing everything you can to be healthy, to take care of your body and do good things to it. I hope that you are drinking vitamin C. I hope that you are waking up in the morning and sitting at a park somewhere, meditating, pleading to the sun that you're going to have a good day. I hope that you are finding the